What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play RollerCoaster Tycoon. We are here on Basic Pier, and I'm going to try not to refer back to this too often. I know we got the word basic in our heads quite a bit last episode, so we're going to try to do something not so basic this episode. What exactly that's going to entail, I'm not 100% sure yet, but we shall figure it out. I do want to build a coaster. We do have 22 grand to our name. Actually, let's check on our objective real quick, see how well we're doing. We needed, well, let's actually check the objective. A park value of at least 20,000. We currently have a park value of 17 and a half, and we have still 2 full years left to go. So all of year 2 and all of year 3, and we've gained, I think, 3,000 in the first year. And we only need 3 more to go, so that should definitely be doable. I'm thinking I want to build a wooden coaster, but where? I'm not sure yet. So I have this vast expanse of mostly water to build it on, but I'm not sure a wood ride above water is... I don't know. To me, that just doesn't seem realistic. Like... This ride makes sense. It's just metal supports that have been possibly rust treated. I don't know, but they're just sitting in the water, even though it's not super deep. And I might change my mind later, but for now, I think I want to try to find a spot. And this is the only real spot over here that's open, I believe. That's really on land. And there is this chunk here, but that's not really enough space to build a wooden ride. So let's see if I can find any area over here that I could make do. So if I could bring this path up, actually, yeah, that's happening. So I'm going to extend that path up. We're going to have the entrance will be right. No, because that path has got to enter there. So this needs to be at least. I'm going to raise the land just a little bit here, just so I can put something on it. And then I'm going to lower it back down. You guys will see what I mean by that in just a second. So you can't build something just up in the air automatically. You've got to build it on land. But then once I do that, then I can lower it back down. So, and before I completely forget about that, I'm going to make it flush. Okay, so if we extend the walkway up here, I want to have just some generic walkway right here. Just general park walkway. So that would mean our entrance and exit would need to be pretty much coming up flush with that. So I'm going to try to make the front not too far. So we'll do the front, I think, right there. And then we'll just extend it backwards. I wish there was a way to just build this and demolish the tree as you went. That would be nice. Maybe that's a feature in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. I don't know. Make sure I delete the right tree. Okay, that should be good. I don't want to make this, I seem to say this all the time. Actually, I'm going to make the front there just so it's supporting on both sides of that track right there. I always say, I don't want to make this too long. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And then I end up doing it. So, and there I go again, zooming out instead of rotating my view. Okay, so we don't have, well, we have a decent amount of space to work with. We can go above here, above the track. We can go down below in this kind of valley where the train is already, or we can go up here. We're probably going to do a little bit of all of that. So let's hope we get height markers here. Man, this ride is just going to be a lot of demolishing trees, I have a feeling. Can I go one lower? And this is also going to be a lot of not being able to see what the heck we're doing. So that started at 14 and we're at 9. That's good. Or it will work. So yeah, we're just going to start out sort of basic here. Oh, sorry. We're going to start out somewhat simple here. And then just go up a chain. So this starts with a little excitement here and we're going to get up and moving. I don't know if I want to bring it out. Okay, change of plans. I'm getting ideas as I go here. So, and I'm going to try to make this somewhat... I'm going to try to be able to see what I'm doing as I go here. Can I do that? Yes, I can. And then, are we above the train? Okay, so awesome. The train is one away from the edge. All right there. And what does that level out to? 10? Oh my goodness. This is going to be the most difficult ride I've built as far as just being able to see what the heck I'm doing. Is there a tree? Land not owned by the park. Okay, so never mind on that. That's going to level out, and we're going to do an S-bend left. Ah, that's why this S-bends to the left. That makes more sense now. We're not going to be able to do a steep drop there after all. That's okay. Okay, so we will flatten this out here, and start at 17, 18, technically. We'll see if we can't clear this at all. Man, we're just going to be leveling every single tree in this park. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to do something here that is kind of not cheating, but I don't know. I don't know how else to get it to work in this space right here. So, you can't do chains at a curve. However, if the back portion of the train is still on the chains, by the time the front portion adheres to the chains, then it will still work. So I need to make sure my train is long enough to extend this gap right here. So, we're not high relative to this portion of land, but we're pretty high relative to this station. No, we're not. We started at 14. That's okay though, because we've got a lot of things to contend with here. Mainly trees everywhere. Can I do that? No, I can't. I wish I could. That'd be really nice. I wish, because this does 1 block away from where I currently am. This does 2, and this does 4, I think, by the time I put both pieces in. I wish there was one that just did 3. That would be nice. Actually, no, this works out well, because I can clear the roller coaster here. So, okay. And I gotta try to remember, we're doing a bunch of ups and downs. No, I don't clear the... Man. Okay, we're gonna do the smaller one. That's okay. I can make that work. Okay, so we're gonna go under this right here, I believe. Yes, that is the case. And back up. What do we start at? 17? 15's good. Man, this is... I just can't see what I'm doing. Oh, that works out beautifully. Oh, if I go up and then around to the other side, is the ride in the way or is the tree in the way? Is it this tree? It is. Oh, that's cool looking. I like that. And then we'll go... Can we cut back across if we do something like that? Something like that. Something like... that? Yeah, there it is. Oh, and then we're underneath this ride right here. Oh, that's cool. I'm liking it. This is what I was talking about at Leafy Lake, where, yeah, this is the third wooden coaster I've built, but it's going to be different every time because I'm having to contest with the land, the trees, the other rides that are already here. There's a lot of stuff that's just kind of in my way. We started at, where's our main drop? 22, so we'll definitely have enough momentum to get over a 15, 16, and whatever this puts us at, another 16, 17. That might not work. Well, this will be one of those things we'll have to test and see. So, if I can go back this way, Oh my goodness, where are all these guests? What is the disgusting part of my park? Oh, it could be the benches that are all broken that they think is disgusting. I'll fix that as soon as we build this ride. I need to probably hire a few more security guards. Or security officers. What is this at? 8? I wonder if I can... If I drop this, can I go underneath it? I know not right away, but... No, I need to back this off one more. Okay, so if I drop it steep there, then flatten it out, I should be able to clear it. Yeah. I'm digging it. I'm liking it. Those are the same things, so I'm just repeating myself right now. Oh, man. Okay, good. I can actually see it. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to see that tree amongst all the other trees. Okay, so we started that drop at 17. We'll end this. We need to end up back at 14. So let's just plateau it out here and kind of... I wish I could do helices on this type of ride. I definitely can't, though. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I definitely can't. That would be cool, just a tight wooden helix. I don't know, I think that'd be cool. I guess structurally it wouldn't make too much sense, seeing as how... is it this one? Yeah. Seeing as how, what was I saying? Just from a support standpoint, the supports are directly below the track. If you had track going underneath it, this wouldn't have anywhere to adhere supports to. So, is it the land in my way? Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to try and get back to the station right now. I have no idea how this is going to work out. But again, we will find out shortly. Is it this thing right here? Is that even tree? No, I'm deleting weeds right now. This thing. Yeah, okay. Man, I'm just demolishing this entire forest in the process of building this thing. That's okay. We shall pretend that the wood that I am chopping down from these trees is the necessary sacrifice we must make to build a wooden coaster. It is the ride's sacrifice to the park. So I need to go one further. Is this going to work out? I think it is. Oh, it totally is. Beautiful. Let's give this thing an entrance and an exit. And then, obviously, a test. So that'll go right there. That's perfect. And the exit, where did I want to stem this from? Right here, I think. Is this one? That puts me right next to it. We'll do one over. I have an idea for how I want to set up my walkways there. So, okay. Yeah, let's give this thing a test. Yeah, let's see how this works. Okay, well, it made it from start to finish with no problems. I'm kind of worried about this portion right here. It had a lot of G's. Yeah, lateral G's 3. We want to keep the up and down, the positive and negative vertical G's, I think are okay. And positive vertical G's are basically, that's like 3 times or 3.25 times the force of gravity. So you'd experience those positive vertical G's at the bottom of a hill, basically, when you're being kind of pushed down into your seat. Those negative vertical G's, you're feeling the force of gravity and a half going upwards. So you're being lifted up just as hard, or just as hard as you are being pulled down, except it's experienced negatively, if that made any sense. If it didn't, I'm sorry. But it's the feeling you get when you feel like you're lifting out of your seat. Lateral G's are just how hard you're being basically thrown side to side. And we probably won't have test ratings yet because I always seem to forget. I need to keep running it. As far as trains go, we've got 2 trains. I'm okay with that because we'll actually have a line if we do that. And if I make it any shorter, I'm worried about this portion right here. I could probably get away with 6, maybe even 5. But for the sake of this... Oh man, I'm just hoping. Okay, yep, we gotta redo some stuff here. I wonder if I can just make it not go as high. So if I demolish some of this stuff right here, we can just give it a little less initial momentum. We need to check our ride heights. I don't know why it... Height marks on ride tracks. There we go. So if we started at 19, let's try that. I can't do that. So it is going to have to go up at an angle here. No chains. Turn. And 21, maybe? Is that going to be any better? What did I start at? 17 and then 15 and then back up to 17. So we can't put any brakes. I was going to debating putting brakes at this portion right here, but that's not going to work. So we need to drop this to 17. And then I think just spin it around like that. Yeah, that'll work. And I can almost guarantee this won't clear this height right here. So we're going to have to give this some modifying as well. Oh man, building backwards is, as always, very difficult. Okay, so that's at 17. We're going to change this up here. So that's at 16. We're actually going to plateau it at 15. We're going to change this whole portion right here, I think. Yeah, definitely. Why is this going backwards? Oh, because I'm doing it backwards. That would be why. So this comes from... Oh, that's the... Man, I'm looking at this thing all backwards. Okay, so it drops down here, goes over, and it's at 11. Okay, so we need to go back up to... We'll try 15 again. That should be okay. And we'll have to demolish some more trees here. I don't want to do that. Oh man, this is right next to it, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's not going to work. Welcome to the trials that are building rides that you can't really see what you're doing on. I wonder how that'll work. It's kind of a cool up and down section there. And then we need to line up. I think it's... Oh, all this is going to have to change just slightly, probably. So that's at 12. That's going to mess up with that ride if I can't. Oh, but I can. That's okay. Okay, so we'll come back up to 14. S-bend to the left, maybe? Nope. If I do that, and then this, what's that going to do for us? Nothing, because it doesn't work. Okay, change of plans again. Sorry for this, guys. This is my first time I've built a totally unsuccessful ride that I'm having to completely redo, so this is new for all of us. Actually, will that line up if I... It will. We're going to do that. We'll keep this going straight for 2 more, I think I needed. 1 more? No more? I guess we do have to do a steep drop and then flatten back out. Oh, it's because we're not even lined up here. That's okay, we'll make this work. So that's, yeah, so it's the perfect, the land's gotta get lowered here. We'll just do that corner, I believe, and then that corner. That should work. Yeah, okay, so we'll just do this going back up, and then we're gonna have to, if I can find a view that will work for me here. Oh, I think we went up like that. We're just basically mirroring this track right here and demolishing the trees necessary. Okay, all this section's gotta go. I think it starts right here. Yep. Oh man, this is the most trial and error I've done on a ride in a long, long time. So I'll actually go straight here, straight another. Can I do a... Nope, I forget I'm building backwards. If we do a not so wide of a turn here, we should be able to line back up. That looks horrible somehow. That doesn't line up. That's better. Okay guys, time to test this again. Hopefully this run goes a little bit better. Okay guys, so that looked a little bit better. At least I'm hoping so. We gotta wait for this. We should get these test results on the bottom here first for our G-force. Okay, so our lateral Gs are definitely better. We lowered that by, what, an entire G? I don't exactly remember what it was prior to that, but even if I can get this thing down to very high intensity, I think I'll be okay with it. As much as I want to build this thing for a third time, I really don't. Okay, I'm okay with that. We will... I'm pleased with that. Those modifications we made were definitely necessary. I'm not a big fan of how this looks right here. It doesn't look realistic in the slightest, but again, don't want to build it a third time, so we're not going to. So let's get these pathways going, and... Nope, not that. That. There we go. It's actually not what I wanted to do either, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll do here, and then go back up. And there we go. Actually, I might need to back that off once more. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't build today. Coasters, pathways, I don't discriminate, I just can't build. There we go. I take it all back. I take it all back. While I'm here, let me fix this real quick. These benches look awful. And yeah, I think what I said earlier is correct. The broken items in your park contribute to the state of your pathways, according to your guests. So if they think it's hideous, it could be because of broken stuff everywhere. So, man, they are breaking everything. Why? I couldn't tell you, but okay. I'm decently happy with this thing. Let us... I don't know why, but when I just said lettuce, I thought of the actual vegetable lettuce, not let us do this. Oh man, that's where my brain's at right now. Okay, 2 trains, 7 cars per train, that's good. Continuous circuit's always nice. We'll wait for full load every 10 minutes. There's no synchronizing to do. And let's give this thing some paint, some love. What is this dark brown? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that top portion. I don't like the supports though. Oh, ow. Divert your eyes, please. That's awful. What if we do like a lighter green than that? Is that... I kind of like that. Very wooden top, and the green very much blends in with the forest, so it doesn't really... it really emphasizes the track, not the supports. They kind of blend in with the environment there. That's it, guys. I like it. And we need a name for this baby. Let's give the cars some... We'll do different colors of green for these. Different colors per train. Black. You can't even really see the inside, so it doesn't matter too much. We'll actually do that same brown we did. There we go. Train 1 and train 2 will be that. No, that's too similar. Will be that lighter green with that same dark brown interior. Okay, guys, we're in July. We need to wrap this up. Let us... Nope. We need a name. Camouflaged. Camouflage coaster. It is what it is. It blends in, and it's a coaster. I want everyone to know exactly what they're getting themselves into. That guy couldn't afford $2. I love the reaction of people when they think it's too scary. They just jump in the air and just freak out completely. We're going to change this to wait 30 seconds for max load, just in case people absolutely hate this thing. They shouldn't, but in case they do. And we can charge all the way up to $6 for this thing. We're going to do just 5 for now. Just because I want people to actually have the money to ride it. Unlike this gentleman here. Because he's broke. Okay, guys. I'm going to wait for this to launch. How many people do you have? It's taking forever. Oh man, there's no one on this thing. I think the first one already left. That would be why. Yeah, it most certainly did. Okay, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Sorry all I was able to manage to build was this one coaster, the camouflage coaster. But, you know, I don't always get it right on the first try, and this is a prime example of that. I think it came out pretty well, if I do say so myself, though. So, thank you guys for watching. I still have 24 grand, so you guessed it, we're building another coaster next episode. Hopefully I can get it right on the first try that time. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.